Here we are again. We're gonna try take two with the trails. See how it goes. Again, I battled wanting to take my walk this week due to a lot of pain. Mostly, it's hot, but no hotter than it was last week. That doesn't bother me. So. This seems to be, I was going to go earlier because it was so hot. Going to be so hot today, but then I remembered last week it wasn't so bad under the trees. So hopefully I can keep this from jiggling. I watched the replay from last week and I was like, oh my gosh, how are these people following along every week? Crazy. Here we are. It's bubbling along. Oh, hello friends. I don't see you in the chat, but I see you people popping in. Thanks for the thumbs up. We are going to challenge ourselves taking the science trail. Hopefully we can get up in there. Oh, I hear some crying babies. Uh-oh. Somebody got stuck. Oh. Oh, we got a good morning. Bone Tired Travelers, good morning. I haven't seen you before. Oh, last week I got lost trying to find the science head, the head of the trail for the science walk. See if I can find it this week. Hopefully. Oh yeah, it's nice and cool in here. Well, I mean, it's warm, but you're not in the dead of the sun, so that makes it nice. And we got walkers out today. I'm looking up, Beth. I'm looking up to see if there's porcupines in the trees. Let's see, what is that? What is what? I'm sorry. You'll have to repeat yourself. Good morning. I definitely am not going to complain about the heat. Not after winter. Oh, don't tell me I missed the trailhead again. Good grief. You'd think I'd know. An excited walker?
Doing pretty good today. Usually you stop and smell everything.
Oh yeah? Oh, the rain probably washed everything away.
Right.
Okay. So I'm going to go a little further and then I'm going to look again because I'm thinking, is this a boardwalk? Let me turn and look. And I don't see the sign. Okay, we're going to keep going. We're going to keep going and keep looking. It's been a while, friends, since I've been up through the rope course. I'm sorry, Bone Tired. You're asking what is that? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what you mean. Oh, here we go. Here's the trail. I'll have to remember it. It's right across from the scenic view, which is scenic, but it's pretty dry. So we're gonna head in here. If you're wondering where I am or what I'm walking, what I'm doing walking, this is our local park trails, and I am taking the Science Center Boardwalk Trail today. We're gonna head up. This is off the beaten path, so it's a little stumbly, so I might miss some chat. It's not groomed. Look at this. Look at this cool thing that was built. It's not groomed like the main path is. So you can see, look, there's little stumps and stuff. So I gotta pay attention. But it looks like we had some damage over the winter time. That's what it looks like. Whew. Some old trees fallen that were rendered to the woodpeckers. Lots of roots. And here we go. On the boardwalk. I'm thinking next week. I'm not sure if I will do Wednesday. I might do a different day. We'll see. I'll feel it out. But some more cinnamon ferns. They're just so majestic. I want to do a walk through town because I know people like that, and I think it was my friend Tracy was like, do it during tourist season. So I might do that. And I think that there's a band playing next weekend. These are the little tree tags. Tell all about the different trees that we have. It's a hemlock. Sorry, my allergies on top of everything else are acting up this morning. Okay, so we can get up in here. So this might go a little slower. Beth, if you're watching, I drove myself this morning. Oh, I didn't want to get left behind. So I'm thinking, hi Lala. Just finished working on several projects for a local network over a weekend, so I wasn't able to go live yet again. No, we're not heading to the bees. This is week 2 that I am taking you guys on a walk through our trails. These are our forest trails through our local park. And some benches. So we're going to take Pine Haven Trail. I believe this is going to take us down over to some of the pieces. So I'm watching for these little tree icons. Lala, I've missed seeing you. I've been going to your channel and checking in. Looking for footprints. Uh-oh. I don't want to jinx myself, but I just had something fly into my face, and hopefully there's no more. Okay. So this loop, it says, is oh cool. Oh, were you supposed to go? Were you going to go live today? Oh no, because you're meeting last. Okay. I'm trying not to cross over everyone. But course is closed dusk to dawn. But it's abutting the trails, a low element challenge course. And uh-oh, that helicopter you're hearing is our life flight, which is not a good sign. Because I am right near the hospital. Look at this limb. I just looked up to see if I could see the life light. Oh yeah, I see it. But I see this limb. Look at this great big limb. It's just hanging in these trees. But look at the size of these trees, Lala. Hey, Pam. Hi, Noni. Yeah. So anyway, this is the start. I love these. I love that the kids built. I don't know if someone built them for the kids or if the kids came out and built them, but super cool. And then we have this placard that shows all of the paw prints of the things that you can find out here. Remember last week I was talking about the black bear and I said, ooh, I hope that we don't run into a bear. And that's a small bear. And the mink, the otter, and then of course the deer. Noni, we are walking. I'm taking my weekly walk. And we are walking the trails right near my house that were turned into part of a park. So here's a little placard. Mills and dams. Talks about Birchton being a thriving mill town, with Stevens Brook the primary source of power. Yeah, and you can see all the lakes that are tied in. And I am hearing some loud, oh, there's some activity going on in the tops of the trees. It looks like, I don't know if it's a mating thing or someone's trying to raid somebody's nest. But there's some squirrels up there that are playing acrobats. Lots of them. I see at least 5 or 6, so not sure what's happening. So anyway, yeah, and a lot of the housing was built for mill workers. And we have a narrow gauge train that ran through the town. It looks like a scene from the Mockingjay. Good morning, Jim. You made it back. So anyway, so this is one of the little courses. You can start on this side, which is really cool for agility for kids. It's it goes up around this side and this side, and I can see I'm going slow because I can see that there are families ahead of me on the course. So I'm trying to keep their anonymity. But it's really cool. They've just used parts of the forest that were fallen and built a really cool course. Some of it you can see that they've brought in, but for the most part. But I love all the chainsaw marks to keep them from slipping, give them some grip. But there's some really cool, let me cross over this beam. I love these because this is a really cool thing in balance. I'm going to hold the tree while I move it, but see how it moves? So it's really cool. So there might be some times that I might quiet myself. Good morning. Hi. I'm trying to see where I go up from here. I think I go. Follow the next path. Is it up through here? Yep, I think it's around here. I think. I don't know. I haven't been out here in so long. Nope, I guess we go down this way. But it's a great place for people that are vacationing or just locals in the summertime when the kids are home to bring them up through here. Let them play in the woods, you know. Here we go. I'm going to put you guys downwards because we're running into people. Good morning. Here we go. We're on the tree trail. There's lots of cool trees that are broken where the woodpeckers have gotten into. Aww. So here's the next part of the course. These are really cool. I love the benches. These are really cool. I love how they have the thicker and the thin boards in there. But they also have the rope that they can use to balance themselves while they're crossing over this. Which is really cool. But you stay on the whole course. So they would wrap themselves around the tree. Be a tree hugger for a moment. And then they have this is the same as the other one. It's a little wobbly, not quite as wobbly, but wobbly. And then they would go around and grab onto one of these. And these are hanging like this. They have a cable and they're just hanging blocks. And then they would grab onto this and go across the balance beam. You won't catch me doing that today. I definitely have not been on my game balance-wise. Oh, Jim, I see your... Oh, I got behind in the chat. Sorry. I was told about a cool app, Merlin Bird. Oh, thank you, Jim. Is that what you sent me? I don't think mosquitoes are what I have to worry about today. I think it's a black fly. So hopefully I get out of here because, I mean, without, you know, any damage because I am allergic to those. Another tree that's been carved out and comes down. And here's a little blip on the narrow gauge. And this narrow gauge actually ran right down in front of my property. It's actually crosses right into my property, my house. So that was that path. Whoops. Thought I tripped on a chipmunk. So we're heading up to the next level. Oh, and I forgot to put on my do not disturb. Hopefully nothing happens. Hopefully I get no calls, you guys, and it messes up my live. So we're heading down into the next section. This is what I like, that it's spread out too, so that many people can play without overcrowding. Here's another tree marker, a red oak. I love that they show the leaves and the fruit. Pretty cool. So lots of learning without lots of teaching. I love that. Here we go. I think this is going to be a short walk today. And here we are at this great big girl. And woo, taking you guys up in the sky. Because this is our tree. Our state tree is the white pine. And the leaves are the tassels, and the pine cones are the fruit. Pretty cool. So here we are coming into the next I love that they put the LEA for Lakes Environmental Association into the wood. And this course is pretty cool because, you know, I didn't show the kids back there, but they were not much higher than my knee. So, Mari, good morning. Good morning, Addie. How did I get behind on the... Hey, good morning, Echo. So this is part of the park trails that I took you guys on last week. This is the... Yeah, yeah, Jim, it is like the American Ninja. This is part of the trails, only this is up higher on the trail, like higher, like set back in off the main trail. Oh, and it's the part of the science center that is looped in with the park trails. I'm exhausted just watching. I think I'm going to try and get a little more sleep. Okay, Pam. Oh, each state has a tree? Yeah. Yep, they sure do, Lala. And a flower too. Yes, and a bird. And sometimes there's multiple, the birds belong to multiple states. So this is all new. So they revamped all of this, which is really cool. I love that. Yeah, there's a lot of hill climbing today. So like I said, I might cut it short after this trail and get back home and get some stuff done before it gets too hot. But oh, Beth, there you are. So here's a what do you call this? Words are hard today too. Balance beam. It's okay. And then it's got this course where you hang and do the ladder course. So all of these are all loose, and it's hooked to a ladder up above. So, yep, they would do their little monkey bar thing across here. And then they would try to, if they're, hopefully they're tall enough, but if not, they did put a little step so you can grab your feet, you know, anchor your feet and then get onto this balance beam, which is also another one that's wobbly, hooked to the chains. So you try to grab around there and come around to this here. And here's a fun one, little tricky. So they would step from here and go onto this, and when you go onto this, it's going to go down. It's like a teeter-totter. So it's going to go down, and you walk up the plank and it will come down, and then you would walk the wire. So to make it a little more friendly, there's the rope that you can hold while your feet are on the wire so that you can kind of hold yourself. Mary Collier is at the dentist. Oh, good luck at the dentist, Mary. Thanks for stopping in and saying hello. Not fun. Yeah, not fun. So this comes down here, and you're going to step over onto these stumps. And if you do drop beforehand, they've put little half tree steps in here to step up or go across. And we have this wonky path, which it looks like it might move and it slid, but it hasn't. They put them like that, so you have to kind of step and go. And it's another loose one. It sways. Really cool. I'm trying to remember. There's another side to this. It's another placard. Talks all about the inhabitants of Bridgeton. Oh, that's cool. I mean, I've lived here all my life pretty much. I mean, I've moved in and out, but they say once you live here and you move away, you always come back to Maine, that is. But inhabited by the Pequawket people who were part of the Abenaki Nation, which is really cool. And there are so many lakes and ponds around here. Here's kind of a overview of our town. And look, we're right here. Pondicherry, supposedly because of so many ponds and cherry trees. Oh, that's cool. Oh, here we go. I'm going to keep you guys low to the ground for a minute because we have lots of kiddos, lots of people moving in.
16.
Lily actually might be in P1 now, but Caleb would still be in the younger grade.
Oh, okay, so it's
Good morning.
Good morning.
Somebody get you.
When did the spelling of the town change? Oh, Beth, her name is Lala. I wonder if the bears ever play in the park. You know what, Jim? They probably do. Oh, there's people next to the plaque, but let me go look. I'm not sure. I'll have to look that up, Jim. When the spelling changed. Well, I guess it was originally 1779 was the Bridgetown Plantation, Moody Bridges, and then incorporated in 1774 as Bridgeton. So yeah, so 1794. So pretty cool. Ha! And I didn't realize that. And you know what? Our town is filled with lots of little pubs and things like that. And it says that this guy built a tavern to welcome the hardy travelers by boat, foot, and horse. That is so cool. Thanks for asking, Jim. Yes, Beth. You're welcome. Here we are with another plaque with some animal prints. We got the bobcat, the red fox, the raccoon, and the coyote. And there's a lot of these three around my house. A lot. Oh my, the bears will play in the park, Jim? Yeah. Yeah. Right, Lala? I know. I said that last week. I hope we didn't run into any moose or bear, because that's one of the things that the moose are moving right now because they've had their babies and they're very protective, and I don't want to run into a mama moose. I don't think. There might be some more up through here. Yeah, I see some more up through here. So we'll cross over. There's a little stream. And now this is the road where I was saying now I'm parked right up here. And then I went in and down through the trails, down through here, and then came back up through. Now I could have saved myself a lot of energy. So we're going to enter this trailhead. And here's all the loops that are all marked. We're here. Donation box, comments, suggestions, and here's the big trellis made out of the trees. And we are going to trek up through here. Well, I know I have a friend that has a house on the road that comes down along here, and he has seen bear down in here. Pass the mast, please. Little placard. I love all these little placards with information for even people like me, you know, but not just the kids. It's pretty fun. Pretty fun spot. We brought my daughter and my grandkids down through here when they were visiting last year. And you can kind of see a building through the woods over there. That is actually the Science Center building, the out through LEA. So Here we are into another part of the course, which is a little muddy and murky. So here we have a ladder that you climb up, climb down off of there, go up on this one. There's a little bridge, a little rope bridge. Come down the rope and you're on this balance beam all the way up through. And I guess I missed the beginning, because what you would do is there's a couple of spots that come around, and then I gotta get my camera in focus. There we go. Come around to this, and then you walk, and I'm trying to remember if this log moves. Yes, it does. So this log, you would cross on this log, and this log actually moves, and there's a little balance beam and some steps that go across to the meet up with the place that you just saw. More balance beams. I'm gonna go up high so you can see there's a cable that holds all these ropes that are above these little platforms, that they can go from one and they can swing and they can land on the platform, then they reach or jump for the rope and try to get to the next platform. So they would do this, and this one's a little tricky. Let me stop and see the chat. Yeah, it definitely is. So the LEA, Lala, is the Lakes and Environmental Association. They're a big part of our town because, like you just read, we have a lot of lakes and ponds. So when you come off of this, there are little steps. So you can grab on and you can hold on to the rope, but it's like doing a climbing wall, but they've utilized this great big pine tree. And it goes way up, but it has all the spots that you can grab onto that are in for your hands to grab, but then your feet to go right around the tree. Also the hand, and then you would go down, and it actually, so I started at the end. So you would come in this way, because look, if you follow directions, friends, like me, I'm always backwards. So they would go, and it shows to go that way around the tree. But this, and then we're on these little platforms with the ropes that they can hang, and these kind of move and bounce on the cable, which is really cool. And then we have another one of those logs, and it's on chains, so it moves. So it looks a little challenging, doesn't it? And we've been really lucky. I've never seen any vandalism up through here. Here's some more little wikiyaks, little teepees that people have built, which are really cool. It looks like they're starting another one on the side. So fun. Oh, and I missed a plaque down here. Oh, whoops. What am I stepping on? Was that a frog? I don't know. I keep kicking things. I've seen things move. Oh, this is a white ash. White ash. And I'm pretty sure I have some of these in my yard. So, yeah. I'm looking down. Yesterday I mowed the grass, and oh my goodness, every foot that I moved with the mower, and I have an electric mower, so I can just let go of the handle and goes off quick, thank goodness. It's not overly powerful, but there were frogs, tree frogs. So this, I guess they're calling Paul Bunyan's Playground. How good a lumberjack are you? Identify the trees. Can you manage this timber? Show some kids on it. Can you find the right balance between the plants, animals, and the people? Pretty cool. Oh, and here's another one of these, held with two cables. And these are swinging. So we got the swing. Goes right through. So I'm thinking this is where you would start, and you would go this way around the course, which is not where I went. And I'm trying to remember I don't know if there's another course over here. I'm trying to think. I think there might have just been the two, but we'll walk up a little ways and see. And then we'll turn around and I'll head out. Let me see. Lots of fun stuff. Yes, Addie. Lots of fun stuff. Isn't that cool, Beth? I've worked up a sweat and I didn't even participate. How does the forest keep our water clean? And do you remember last week we went past the Newland, the well, the little spring? And I said, it says it's not potable water, but I said I would drink it. Okay, Mary, good luck. Ugh, I have to make a dentist appointment myself. But anyway, talks about the canopy, the young trees, the shrubs, all the roots, and all the duff, which is the leaf litter that gathers. How it's all very important and plays a role, which I find is cool. But I said last week that it says it's not potable water, but I would drink it. I would drink it because a lot of this water that you see down through here, it looks dirty and yucky, but it's been filtered so much through all of the stuff that, yeah, I would drink it. So here we are. We're still on the tree trail, so here's the tree marker. But here we are at another bridge. Just do a scan. Here's something going on in town. Hope they're not towing my car. So quiet though. Up a hill. And I wish the camera would show more of the terrain as far as this goes. Let me see if I get up in here. And now we're looking, remember that house that was, now it's down there. So see where we've come up. It goes up, down, up. So. And yep, so I guess I was right. There is another course. So there's three that we've seen. So here we go with some more balance beams, some logs in different sizes, step up, step down. I love these. I want to build some of these in my yard, but step around, goes all the way around, some more balance beam. Pretty cool though, right? Gets the kids out, gets them active. When I was working at the children's residential, which we would walk here because it's right across town, we would bring them here and just let them get some energy out. It's another one of those. And it looks like the tree that was holding it fell. Some more. Love that. Okay, so here we have the enchanted forest. That's what this one was. Hop like a toad, climb like a raccoon. Oh, look at that. Scoot like a squirrel. Slither like a snake through the woodland wonderland. Pretty cool. And that was that one with all the little toadstools. So cool. I love it, right in the middle of the forest. All right, let's see. I'm still on the tree trail, so we're good. So I can imagine the big plans that they have for all of these fallen trees. And it probably didn't happen this past winter. It probably happened the winter before. That's when I lost the big tree in my yard. And look at this. from the woodpeckers. You see that? I heard one. Did you guys just hear that? Did you guys hear that? I hope it picked up on camera. Oh my gosh. Sometimes it's scary when you look up and you see a black figure and you're like, oh, what is that? And then you realize it's just a person on the other side. So here we have a red maple. All right. I do believe, oh, sorry. This, Mary, you could not do in a scooter. There are so many rocks and roots. Rocks and roots through here. But here we go. I love maple trees too, Beth. And then when you get the sugar maples, oh gosh, I keep talking right when that woodpecker sounds off. But the sugar maples are a big thing here in Maine. I guess a lot of New England. Here's a little plaque on photosynthesis. But yeah, because we have we actually have a Sunday in March that is called Maple Sunday. Oh, I'm running right into another course here. They're kind of random. Another one goes around. And I think I went backwards. I kind of went backwards. And this one goes around here. A little balance type thing around the tree. And here we got the little ladder. And more beams. Oh yeah, these are the fun ones up here too. All the ropes. There's some people, so I might not do a lot of talking, and I'm going to try to avoid the humans. So Wildwood Walk, keep your balance while zigzagging, winding through this backwoods grove. Really cool. Good morning, Linda Gorman. Yeah, I'm sure that there's a lot of scouts that come out in here. It's very, very populated. Okay, so we're coming up on the course again, around the other side. And we got little people, so I'm going to aim you guys down until we get past them. Good morning.
Good morning. Beautiful day.
Sorry, I'm filming, so I'm trying to keep it. And here we have, again, the cable with the two ropes you can use to balance. And we have a taker, but you can't film. So, let's see. And this course is called Birds on a Wire. Make it all the way. You are a nuthatch. Make it all the way with just one hand and you're a barred owl. If you make it all the way with no hands, then you're a Cooper's hawk. But this is it. It kind of shows you where they're holding on and balancing. Very cute. I love it. And here's another part of it. Through. Oh, it looks like we got some expansion going on. Look at that. We got some steps to nowhere. I love seeing that. Pine Haven Trail, which is what we're on. But this is what I like to see. When we see the steps to nowhere, that means that There's, well, this is a crossover. So sometimes before they put in the other side of the steps, it's like a blank canvas, and it means they're expanding. It's like an amusement park, you know? But let's just take a minute and check out this rock wall. It's beautiful. Beautiful. So this one actually has steps down the other side, so it looks like they've already forged out like where it might connect to another trail that goes up through, because some of these other trails, maybe I will do another week. Hey, Alyssa. Yeah, Linda, I mowed yesterday. I actually, I got right in the beeline of my bees and got a bee stuck in my hair. And I don't know if you guys know, my hair is very long and thick, even though it's thinning. It's still thick. American beech. Now, this is what I pointed out on that bridge. The logs that were included in the bridge. I know these because I have these in my yard also. And all these little beech nuts, which the bear love. Look at that. It says they're a food source for turkeys, bear, deer, grouse, rodents, and fox. So, yeah, got a bee stuck in my hair. And then I was trying to clear the ferns that were starting to pop out of the ground in front of their hive. And they were blocking part of the flight board. So I tried to reach down and move them, and one buzzed right at me. But these guys don't know me yet, you know. So this I was talking about last week also. Why are there stone walls in the woods? So stop and look around you. Oh wait, as you notice, stone walls in the woods, look at the size and placement of the rocks. These were walls built for animals, or did they surround cropland? Stop and look around you. Imagine the landscape without the trees. Then these stone fences were built. The landscape was treeless. The walls kept animals like sheep in or out of the open spaces that they enclosed. If you see a wall made of big rocks, it means that the land was used for space for livestock. Big rocks were cleared once to make the fence. So that's all of these. Oh my goodness. On the other side of this, look at this. Oh wow, look at that. Wow. Yeah, so I knew that my grandfather had always said they were used as boundary markers with the big farms. They would put them around their land, so that makes sense to hold in their livestock. And probably to also mark their boundary, you know. Property boundary, I guess I should say. That's pretty cool. So here we are coming out back on the road. We went and did the big circle, still on the tree trail. Whew. I feel all the muscles, guys, from going up the hills and then the different muscles coming down the hill. Okay, now we're out into wide open spaces. And we're at the LEA center, or one of their centers. The log cabin. And we're going to I'm just going to stay right on the road this time because I'm going to take you guys right out. Let me see what we're at. Oh yeah. By the time we get there, it'll be an hour. So pretty. So, not a lot of plans this week. today it's going to be hot, but not like super hot like tomorrow is going to be. Tomorrow is supposed to be our wretched hot day, with a lot of humidity, possible thunderstorms. So I might call it a crafty. Oh no, I can't call it a crafty day. That's right. We have 2 appointments tomorrow. I have to drive Willie to his wound care appointment, and I also have an appointment. So after that, so I guess we'll be driving in the morning, and then maybe I'll craft in the afternoon because yeah, it's going to be too hot to be outside tomorrow, I think. But today's not going to be overly bad. Check this out, guys. I knew I would see a moose. I knew it. I just knew it. Huh. I knew it. Was that like not the coolest thing ever? Let's see if I can get it in camera enough. I don't know if I can take a picture. Can I take a picture while I'm live? Does anyone know that? Huh. Isn't that cute, Beth? We have a guy that does iron work in town. And, oh yeah, so see where we came from? If you go down this way, this is where the lab and the offices are, and then when they have events, that's where they go up and park in that big parking lot that we came out on. And here we got a little boggy, and oh, look at that. It can't be a walk without some scat. See, we've had some wildlife out here. It looks like a raccoon or maybe a fox because it looked like some fur in there. So he probably caught himself a squirrel. I'm sure he's watching. You guys know I have been in my yard and felt like I was being watched before, and I know that it's probably a fox, because we have a family of fox that live down in behind our house, and they are sly, sneaky and sly. Thanks, Jim. Gee, Dawn, a new craft to pick up, metalworking. Oh, yeah, right. But you know what? It is nice weather, so I'm hoping this summer to pull out the bead making stuff. So when I was homeschooling my girls, they were all over the place in interests. Like, oh, I want to try this, I want to try that, and I was all for it because it all counted towards different credits for our homeschooling, you know. So Ashley at one point was interested in making glass beads, doing the lamp working. So that didn't last long. She tried it and was like, yeah, not her thing. I think she was afraid of the torch, which I don't blame her. I kind of am afraid of the torch too. So who knows? But anyway, I still have that kit. And I was thinking with all the glass rods, and I think I'll have to pull it out and look at it because I might have to buy some bead release. If what's in there is not any good anymore. But I would like to try that and film it with you guys. And I did do my hose upcycle. I did one hose, my purple hose. I haven't done the big green hoses yet. The purple hose after that one, that was the smaller of the 3 hoses. And after I finished that one, I was like, oh my goodness. I don't know if I want to tackle the big hoses or not. We'll see. But I will take pictures. I forgot to film it. So, but here's a little water flow to see you guys out. I appreciate you guys for coming and supporting me in my health journey while we talk whatever comes up. Wildly chat. Untamed. But I hope you guys stay cool. And hey, Carmen. Hey, Karen. Sorry, I'm just wrapping up. But hopefully you guys will check out the replay and check out all the courses. Pretty cool. Um, a lot of fun for kids and parents too, you know. Watch your kids grow and learn and try things. That's okay. I totally get it, Karen. I have those tomorrow. So I will be I will be out. But speaking of Karen, she goes live today at 5 p.m. Eastern. Um, and Beth will be live with her daughter this afternoon at 6 p.m. Eastern. And ECR is live at 7. And then there is Diane from the Messy Palette AU is live after that at 8, I believe. So it's a full night of lives. If you guys are bored and just sitting around and there's nothing good on TV, pop YouTube on TV, catch a live and hang out with friends, you know. Oh, 3. Karen, my goodness, forgive me. I can never get it right. Is it 3 Eastern? Uh, 3 Central. Maybe it's 4 Eastern. And then I have to wait an hour. I think that's what I do. I wait an hour and then I head to Beth's because I usually have some time to do some dinner prep in there. Hang out with Willie for, yes, I will join Beth. Oh, cool. That'll be fun. You'll get to see her daughter. She's on there. She's a very talented artist. So anyway, I appreciate you guys and thanks for always encouraging me. And I will see you next week. Maybe we'll take a different trail, or I'll try to keep you guys posted on my post tab, the community tab, the old community tab. Just check it out because I might have a change of plans depending on when. Maybe I take 2 walks instead of 1. I don't know, but I have a couple of appointments next week that I have to get done, and then but there's also some concerts on Main Street next week that might be fun to go live and walk through. I want to do a town walk through. So, but anyway, love you guys. Take care. Bye. Ah, I can't get out.